good snacks. Sit. Sit. No. Try sit. Sit. We're still working on these moves. Handshake. High five. Ah, very good. Right, Chuck. He's still learning all the moves. Thumb roll. Flip that. Catch this here. Or drop it. That's your first routine.
Hey!
Oh, shoot.
What do I say?
Whatever. I mean, basically, we're going to be working on a little flare
Yes.
routine.
We're ready. Yes.
Whoop some ass.
It's going to be so fun.
Right. Let's get it. Alright, so we made it. We're over here at Rainbow Curry. I'm sorry, Zen Curry. Here we go. Visiting my friend. Good friend Nicole over here. Cooking it up, running this bitch. That's a good stuff. Chicken katsu curry with cheese. Here we go. So this is Jannie's first time doing a push workout. I'm teaching her how to warm up her rotator cuffs so we don't get any injuries. She's very, very flexible, as you can kind of tell here. So I'm having her use the bar instead, the PVC pipe. For me, I use a lot of times a rubber band, and a lot of guys aren't as flexible, so it gives you a little bit more play. But here you can see she's just owning that bar. Now for the actual bench press, I was really impressed how far we got her form in just one workout. She wasn't confident with just using the bar, which is 45 pounds. So we started her off light with a 30-pound, I guess, a mini barbell. But as you can see, she's doing a great job keeping her glutes contracted. Her knees are lower than her hips. And I'm actually going to show you. I changed a few things by bringing her arms or the bar a little bit lower, right under the breast, because for her body it looked a little bit more natural. Also, I end up having her do a spoto press to make sure she doesn't lose tightness and keeps her lats engaged. Okay, so here I am. If you know me, you know my setup. I like to walk my feet back and get it nice and tight. Also, I find that it doesn't over tighten my lower back. A lot of other people, they'll swing in, and there's a million ways to set up for bench press. I just found this way is the most effective. It took me over a year to figure out how to set up for my bench press. To get my knees below my hips, if I want to bench off my toes, or if I wanted to keep my heels flat. Then I started experimenting with my Olympic shoes, and I found that I'm more stuck to the ground, probably because it has like the rubber on the bottom. It really just keeps you glued on there. So everything for my bench press, once I started figuring out the small things that I like to do, started firing well. Now going back to Jannie, here we got her doing the overhead press. Basically, if you're new to my videos, this is what I recommend. Do a bench press, overhead press, and dips. That's really any beginner's push day, and you'll develop an overall great pushing muscles, and from there you can kind of see where your genetics fall short, and you can do a little more shoulders, a little more incline, a little bit more whatever you need to work on. Here I am, just doing my light overhead press, feeling good. Also, the reason I like overhead press is it keeps your shoulders in a safer position because the shoulders are a ball and socket joint. You don't want your shoulders way out there and risk tearing. Alright, so basically that was my push workout with Jan. Jannie's making great gains, and her technique looks to me really amazing. She's making huge improvements. I'm getting her on a 40 split, basically a push, legs, pull, legs, and probably rest, because she likes to travel a lot on the weekends, and it's just probably not practical for her.
And that's something I want to talk about actually. Adherence, I think, is huge in weightlifting, and basically whatever you can adhere to or you can actually work with around your schedule is probably the best program for you. I mean, someone might say 5-6 days is ideal. Yes, it probably is, but if you're not going to be consistent at 5-6 days, I'd rather you be consistent at 4 or 3 or whatever works for you. And that long term, I think we'll see more progression and be able to add more volume, more weight reps and sets, which will give you better overload and benefit in the end. So that's pretty much what I was talking to Jannie about. We created her little program today, and I'm going to still work with her on a couple more things, but her overhead press and her bench press was really awesome after we worked on it today. And now I'm going to go get some curry house.